Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my Atari TI-99 face-off series. So this is Frogger, as you can obviously see. Starts off on fast on default on the Atari, so I'll play them both on the same speed. But yeah, straight in, you can see the graphics are really nice on this. Plays really well as well. Little Frogger sprite is quite cool. This one, I would say, starts off a lot more difficult than the TI-99 version, which you'll see in a minute. I'll probably do maybe, I don't know, maybe 3 levels of each one. Get my girlfriend there. I did mention on my last comparison, there you go, that's what it looks like when you die. I did mention on my last comparison that while the Atari graphics are really good, they do tend to be quite dark, and that's the same with this one as well. Which it looks good, but you'll see when I play a TI-99 version. And this is something a bit random. Sometimes when the music's playing, you can't move your frog, so you've got to kind of wait it out. Something else with this version is, you see these 2 little cars here, you'll notice in a minute, when I got about 3 frogs home, I think it is, they suddenly really speed up. Don't remember the actual arcade version doing that, so yeah, if you do remember that, pop it in the comments below, but I don't think it was like that. Oops. Quite good graphics on the little cars, but they are all the same on this one. You'll notice on each row of traffic they don't change, whereas on the TI-99 version, which you'll see in a minute, there is more variety. Oh, there you go. Look, see, they start going like the clappers when you've got 2 frogs home even. So I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that. Oops. I suppose it's good if you like a challenge, but also once you get to about level 3 or 4, the logs do that as well. You get about 2 or 3 frogs home, and then one row of logs will go really fast. So now we got our snakes and eels, and obviously we've got our alligators up the top there, which you can jump on their backs, but not their mouths, obviously. Oh shit. I've got 1 life left, so I might not make it through this level. I usually do, but yeah. Oh, balls. Didn't die on purpose there. But anyway, that's 3 minutes 40. So we're 3 levels in. It does get more difficult with each level, as you'd expect it to. But I think that's probably enough to show you what the game's like. So let's flick the old TI-99 on and we'll do a comparison how this looks. So as mentioned, they're both the Parker Brothers ports. So these are both official ports of the game. And a similar age, I think. I think they were both around 1982 or 83. So there we go, quite a different look to the graphics on this one. Might help if I change my joystick over. Yeah, quite a different style in graphics. Personally, I prefer this. I like the sort of vibrancy of the colours and everything. So I guess that's going to be a personal thing which you prefer. So I'll be interested in the comments to hear what people prefer out of the two versions for the graphics. Get my girlfriend. Oh, I might even be able to get the fly as well. There you go. Yeah, I think even a little fly up the top there is a lot sharper and cuter graphics. I might be a bit biased. We used to have this one. This is a game we also had at home back in the day on our TI-99. So yeah, we used to love Frogger. brilliant port of the game. And if you notice the vehicles down the bottom there, look, they're not the same per row of vehicles. There is a variety of vehicles all the way through. So less of them at the moment, but yeah, it does get a lot more of the vehicles as you go on. But it's definitely a lot easier to start off with. There we go. One level done, nice and easy. But yeah, there's no difficulty spikes in the levels on this version. It only gets more difficult, you know, after each level, if that makes sense, which is how you'd expect it to be. All the stuff like the collision detection, everything is pretty spot on with both, I would say. So there's no real winner in that regard. They're both spot on. Both really good versions of the arcade game. So yeah, level 1 and 2 are a lot easier on this one, but as you can see already, look, it does start ramping up quite nice. So now we've got the little eels there going along the logs, and you do get the snakes on this little middle bit as well. Now, I think they don't appear until the next level, but yeah, they do definitely make an appearance. Oh shit! Yeah, so while it starts easier, I think I like the difficulty progression on this version. I think it's gives you a bit of chance to get into it. Oh shit. Oh no, I'm trapped. Anyway, I should probably finish up there because I think I only got through to level. Oh, I've got a bloody fly buzzing around here. He's on his last legs as well. He's landed on me. On my last life, so I'll see if I can reach the next level. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, as I mentioned, although it starts off easy, it does get equally difficult, and it will continue to get more difficult. So yeah, I'll leave it there anyway, and let's do the ratings. So for the Atari 800 version, I think I'm going to give graphics. Let's start with graphics. I'll give graphics I'll give them a 9 out of 10. I do prefer the graphics on the TI-99. It's got a lot more detail on the Atari 800, so it's probably just down to personal preference. But I personally prefer the more cartoony look. So and that's a little bit dark. Gameplay. I'm going to give gameplay a 9 out of 10. Brilliant gameplay, nice. It reacts as you expect it to, but I'm not too convinced by things suddenly speeding up, like with the cars and the logs partway through a level. I think the progression of this one is better. And sounds, sounds. I think I'll give the sounds. I'm going to give sounds 9 as well on the Atari, because again, really good sounds, but I think this one's better. So then we come to the TI-99 version. On this one, I'm going to give graphics a 10, because I think the graphics are spot on. I really like the sharp, bright colours of this. It looks really arcadey, and these variety of vehicles here, I think, really add to it. So yeah, that's an easy 10. Sound, I think I'm also giving it a 10. I think the sounds on this are really, really nice. So good on Parker Brothers. They did a good job there. And what have we got then? Oh no, that's us. Sorry, I should have done gameplay next. Sound's getting a 10. Gameplay is also getting a 10 actually, because I think that's spot on. Plays really nicely, and I think the difficulty ramps up really nice, gives you a chance to sort of warm yourself into it. And if people haven't played it before, you can get into it, play the first couple of levels, and then it starts getting a lot tougher. So there we go. So what have we got overall then? So we've got 27 for the Atari 800 version, and a perfect 30 for the TI-99 version. I do think it deserves a perfect 30 as well, that one. I think it's spot on. So then, so now we've got the TI-99 just in front. But will it stay there? Let's see. Let's see what happens when we do our next comparison. Because I think next week I'll probably do pole position. So yeah, we'll see how they do. Anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in. If you've got any comments or preferences between the two systems on what you've seen, pop them in the comments below. It's always interesting to hear what people think. And until next time, catch you another time. And that is all.